Hey everyone, it's Ty here, and today I am back with a brand new video. Before I start, I just want to shout out the new quality. Hopefully you guys notice. So I have new lighting, a new camera, and I have way more motivation and just like new ideas for YouTube. I'm just really excited to just kind of like just get into this new year and just really like accomplish what I have in mind that I really want to do this year. And a big part of what I want to do is just expand my YouTube channel to the next level. So right now, like, my subscriber count has grown a lot, and I'm very satisfied with that, but I want to take myself to the next level and also give you guys the content that you guys want to see. Sidebar, I am a little sick. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice. I don't know what's going on with me. Like, I've been sick. I have been sick for like 2 weeks straight. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe. If you're not subscribed, you will definitely see my videos pop up in your subscription box. It's totally free, so hit the subscribe button. Make sure you thumbs up this video if you enjoy it. Leave comments down below. Let's interact. If you have any like video requests or ideas or anything, drop them below. And if you're not following me on Instagram or Snapchat, all of my handles are always in the description box, and I'm going to find a way to just put that on the screen as well. Last but not least, turn on the notifications if you don't have them on, because YouTube has a way of not notifying people when you upload. It's really weird. Turn on the notifications if you don't have them on. Do it right now before you forget. So now we can jump into the video. So today we are here to talk about my experience at St. John's. A lot of you guys have been watching me since I was a freshman, like incoming freshman, like summertime freshman. And I just feel like I have just changed and I've grown a lot as a person. I also just feel like a lot of things that I talked about, they just, I feel like, don't apply anymore, or I just feel like there's just some things that I just want to like share about my current experience in school. I also know it's getting ready to be like admission season, so there's just a lot going on in terms of college. And if you're considering St. John's, this is a perfect video for you, because I'm going to give you guys like my experience. I am not affiliated with the school in terms of my social media or YouTube, so everything I am saying is 100% my experience, 100% how I feel and what I feel like you guys should know. If you don't agree, you don't have to. If you feel away, you don't have to watch, but this is simply, like I said, my experience. Let's get comfortable. So let me first tell you guys a little bit about my major and just like little stuff about me. So I'm a junior here at St. John's. I'm a marketing major. I'm currently the vice president of the Entrepreneur Society on campus. I'm a part of the Public Relations Committee for Student Government, which is called SGI on campus. And I also just take part in different clubs or just attend a lot of different events that go on campus as well. So I consider myself very involved on campus, which allows me to kind of like build my experience a lot more and kind of get more into depth about just things that I noticed or things that I feel like have helped me or hurt me. And just basically everything I've been through is what I'm going to share with you guys. I just wanted to start off by just giving you guys a background of like what I study and what I'm involved in, just so you guys can like kind of have a better understanding of like who I am and like what I expect out of college. And also I'm in the Tobin School of Business. I'm pretty sure it's kind of obvious because I'm a marketing major, but just for anyone who is a little confused. So I came to St. John's in 2016, and I feel like when I first came to school, I was just expecting something, I think, totally different. And in terms of like social experiences, like going out and stuff, I feel like I've had an amazing time. I feel like the social life on campus is really, really good. And that's something I feel like I've always said in my videos. If I haven't, I've always at least told you guys. If you guys hit me up on social media and like talk to me about school, I always tell you guys like, listen, the social life on campus is really, really great. I feel like there's always events going on. There's just always something to do. If you're the type of person where you're kind of shy or you're just looking to kind of break out of your comfort zone, this is 100% the school for you. I'm not even gonna lie, because literally, like, I was blessed enough to have amazing suite mates who later became some of my closest friends. Like, real life, I've been with the same people for the past 3 years, so we've all become really, really close. And I just feel like they've definitely helped me break out of certain habits that I've had, like social wise. And I'm a very social person. I consider myself a social butterfly. Like, I love to go out, I love to mingle, but I do have a very shy side. And like, I'm the type of person where I'll sit in my room all day long. Like, if I don't have class or something to do, I'll sit in my room all day and I'll kind of just like be to myself. And like it's a good thing to be able to hang out with yourself and just like reflect, but it's also a bad thing when you're kind of alienating yourself from everything else going on. So I really am glad that I met people who like brought me out and like more so motivated me to be like, hey, you know what, like let's go to campus, like there's something going on, or like let's go on the strip, or let's go to DAC during common hour, like there's an event going on, they're giving away free shit. Like that type of stuff 100% like helped me break out of a lot of my like comfort zones that I had for myself. And like that's something I really feel as though has helped me not only within my college experience, but it's helped me within life, because now I feel like I'm more sociable. I feel like when I go out I can talk to people a lot easier. I feel like I kind of have an idea of how to like communicate with different types of people because I allowed myself to get out my comfort zone. In terms of party wise, so here's the thing with St. John's. There's gonna be kind of a divide in terms of partying, with the people who like to go to house parties or Greek life parties. Those parties are typically like house parties and stuff. And then there's the other group of people who like to go out more to like surrounding clubs or lounges or restaurants to go party, and I'm that person. I am not much of a house party person. Personally, I find them to be really hot, really packed, which gives me a lot of anxiety because I always just think the worst. And like I'll go to them here and there, and like my friends know like I'm not into it, but you can definitely catch me at like a hookah lounge or like any type of club. I'm there, like I got my hookah, I'm happy, like life is great. So that's kind of the thing. Like if you want to go to a school where everyone's always at the same party, because there are schools like that, like bigger universities like state schools or something like that, I find that like everyone goes to the same parties, you know what I mean? Like it's literally like packed out. This school is way more divided. Like on a weekend, half of the campus is going to be doing something else, and then the other half of the campus is going to be doing something else, kind of thing. Like it really just depends on certain groups of people and like what they're into. Now let's talk a little bit about the education academics aspect of this school. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have had very good professors and I have had very bad professors. I personally feel like I've had more bad professors than I've had more of the good professors. I feel like now that I'm getting more into my major, the business school has amazing professors, and every time I've gotten like a professor from my major courses, they've always been really good. Always have had like on-hand experience in the marketing fields or in management or in finance or accounting. They've had that experience, so now they're kind of teaching you from more of like a, you know, I did this, so let me show you like what you really need in the real world. And I love that. But I find that like your required classes, like your core classes such as theology, philosophy, Discover New York or whatever, I find that the professors are just not up to par for my personal learning preference. I don't really learn well in an environment like where the teacher is just straight talking or just straight teaching and not interacting and not asking you questions or not allowing you to formulate your own understanding of the material. I cannot learn like that. So I've definitely struggled, and I've definitely had semesters where I've done really bad. I've had semesters where I've done like amazing, and I feel like that's all college is. You're gonna have some goods, you're gonna have some bads, you're gonna have some F's, you might have a D, okay, not some F's, maybe one F or so, or a D or a C or whatever. Some people come into school and they like excel 4.0 every semester, and a lot of us don't, and like that's okay. And that's something I also had to teach myself as I've gotten older being in college, is that you're gonna have some good days, you're gonna have some bad days, and sometimes it's not necessarily like academics that's hard why you're not doing good. Sometimes it could literally be something going on in your personal life. It could be your family issues, especially living on campus. It's hard to stay connected with family, you know, like in terms of talking on the phone, that's fine, but like it's just a lot different than, you know, like being at home and like being around your family every day and like knowing what's going on and being in tune with what's going on in the family. Once you're away from home, it's kind of hard, you know. Sometimes your parents may not tell you everything because they don't want to like distract you, so you're naturally gonna worry, you're gonna have anxiety, you know. There might be times where maybe something in your love life is not going well, and now it's affecting your schoolwork. Now you don't want to get up and go to class, now you're depressed, people have mental health issues. There's just Literally so much can happen. That's something I feel like a lot of people don't explain to incoming students, and I think that's why a lot of students really struggle. And you guys know I always want to keep it 100 with you guys. If you guys watch my channel from day one to now, you guys know I'm a very honest person. I don't sugarcoat. I'm very blunt. Some people say I'm an asshole. It is what it is, but truthfully, that's the problem with a lot of YouTubers who come on here and talk about college. They want to like make it into some fairy tale and like act like it's gonna be like the movies, and in reality it's really not. It's not at all. College is simply what you make it. You can have a great time, you can have a bad time. You may go to school and realize like, this is not the school for me. Transfer out. Now you lost friends. Now you're in an unfamiliar location. Now you have to make new friends, and like stuff like that happens. It's not all, oh, every day I wake up, I go to class, I study, I come home, I take a nap. Like, no, there's gonna be days that your laundry is piled up. There's gonna be days that your fucking room is a mess. There's gonna be days that you're crying because your boyfriend broke up with you or he did something to you. There's gonna be days that someone in your family might be injured or ill or something's going on. You may realize, you know, as you're in school, you develop a mental health issue. Now you have to go to counseling. Now you need to go to therapy. Things that you never thought could happen can happen in school. And I just feel like people are not given that reality check before they come into school. They're just told, you know, it's gonna be fun, you know, it's what you make it, blah, 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 blah. And yes, it is what you make it, 100%. But a lot of times kids are so hard on themselves thinking that, oh, I need to get a 4.0, or, oh, I need to do this and get involved in this. But it's like, sometimes you may need a semester where you're just focused on your schoolwork. No partying, no involvement on campus. Let me just focus. You know, sometimes you need that. And like, sometimes people have to work to pay their tuition. There's just so much that can happen. And I'm only saying all of that not to scare you guys, but simply to make you guys just wake up and smell the coffee and just be real with yourself. You got to know yourself. Like, you got to know, like, okay, am I going to be able to handle that? You know what I mean? And if I'm not able to handle that, am I willing to learn how to handle that? Stuff like that is what makes or breaks you as an adult. And even in college, you're going to find a lot out about yourself. You're going to be going through experiences that you've never thought you would ever see in your life, or even meet people you never thought you'd ever be around, or even have to cut people off. I'm going to do a video on that, by the way. But you're going to meet so many different people. You're going to be in so many new environments that it's almost going to be hard for you not to grow as a person. And like I said, I don't want to scare you guys, because going into school is already kind of scary. But I just want to make sure you guys come into school and don't think that this is drumline, or don't think that this is fucking, I don't know, stomp the yard. Like, school is not a movie. It's not like that. Come into school open-minded. You know, I would just say my experience at St. John's so far has been very, very, very good. I feel like I've had some bad semesters. I've had some little issues here and there when it comes to communicating with some of the administration or staff. I've had issues, you know, with certain professors. Maybe their teaching style wasn't working with my learning style. And it's difficult. But I feel like I've grown so much as a person, and I would never, like, change anything. Like, I would never say, oh, I wish I went to another school. I love my school. I love every single person I've become friends with here. Everything I've experienced here has truly made me into the person that I am today, and I do not regret it. So I just want to say good luck to everyone who's looking into applying to St. John's. I hope you guys get in. Please let me know if you do. Please hit me up. Ask me anything you want. I know a lot of you guys, when you guys get in, you guys share it with me. And I'm so proud of everyone who has gotten in. This is an amazing school. But just keep in mind, at every great school, there is going to be a few things that's not up to par. And I do feel like there are a lot of things at this school that could be worked on. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, turn on your notifications, and follow me. Also, if you guys have never checked out my clothing line, please do. It is called T's Clothing Line. You guys can check out the website. We have an Instagram. Please support. Please check it out. Like, purchase some stuff. Everything's 2 to 3 day shipping. Everything fits true to size. All of the, like, product quality and information about the fabric is always on the website, so you can kind of have an idea of, like, what would fit you, what will look good on you. And I'm just all about, you know, customer satisfaction. So let me know what you guys think. Check everything out, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.